Greetings, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. How are all of you doing, Dread Knights, on this Wednesday, January 7th, 2026? Today, we're playing more Monster Hunter Wilds. We are going to be experimenting with light bowgun builds, heavy bowgun builds, bow and arrow builds. Honestly, when it comes to Monster Hunter Wilds in particular, all the range weapons, not as great as they used to be. In particular, heavy bowgun has probably seen the worst of it. It got a lot of buffs in Monster Hunter World, which got taken away a little bit in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, but it was still okay. Wilds, they've completely nerfed it to the point where it's, like, super confusing. Light bowgun, ironically, has seen a buff since World, because it was buffed a lot in Rise, and then they nerfed it, so rapid fire works a little bit differently, which is a bit confusing to me, because I don't think rapid fire was really that bad of a thing for light bowgun, considering it's supposed to be the more mobile weapon. As for bow and arrow, it's better and it's worse somehow. You know, again, you still have to rely on most elemental bows, so you're constantly swapping out. The other thing, too, is with Wilds, there's the artisan weapons. Artisan weapons, in particular, are a little bit better and a little bit worse. Like, in particular, you can't really get a lot of good rapid-fire artisan light bowguns, which is kind of important for the light bowgun, and you have to rely a little bit more on the elemental ammo. Which, again, not every hunt that you do, particularly if you're playing online and doing various SOS investigations or SOS quests, are you going to have the luxury of knowing what monster necessarily you're going to fight. So you'd have to constantly change out your loadout, which is a little bit clunky. If you're solo playing and specific target farming, that's not a problem. So, I'm going to show off some of the general purpose light bowguns and heavy bowgun builds, and I might test an elemental one here and there, depending on the situation. So, this is the one that I've settled on, because I feel like it's the best one at the moment. So, before we even get into the actual, like, armor, I just want to talk about the weapon a minute. So, we're going to be basically using the maxed out Ray Dow weapon. This gives us Pierce level 3 ammo. This is the only light bowgun in the game, naturally, that has Pierce level 3 rapid fire. But the problem with this particular weapon is, unlike the artisan weapons, you don't have a lot of access to gems, right? You don't have, like, 3 level 3 sockets here. Instead, you have a level 3, a level 2, and a level 1, which means you don't have as much build variety. For the build itself, we are going to use a full set of Gognazios armor, right? So we're going to use the head, the mail, the van braces, the coil, the greaves, and we have a talisman that is going to give us ballistics level 3, thankfully. For the skills that we're going to be using here, attack boost level 5, because I think it's a little bit more important to have the attack boost over the affinity boost that you would normally get from weakness exploit, as well as because you don't have an extra socket to put critical boost in. We rather just go full on attack. Ballistics level 3. Opening shot level 2 comes with the weapon. Slugger level 1 is on the talisman. It's not going to matter too much. Peak performance level 5. Agitator level 5, because that's how we mitigate the affinity that we've lost. Evade window level 4. Stun resistance level 3. Adrenaline rush 2. Burst 2. Maximum might 2. Elemental absorption and 2. Speed eating 2, because it's on talisman. Adaptability 2. Talisman again. Shock absorber, because we are playing multiplayer, so we don't want to get tripped by any of our teammates and such, and aquatic oscillate mobility, because that comes built in. Obviously, we also have some of the buffs from the Gognazios armor itself. So let's get into it, right? Hunts, open lobby, anybody's welcome to hunt. You know, you do you. You do you. Anybody's welcome to hunt. I'm going to be target farming SOS investigations. I might do some Gognazios later, but I really don't want to do too many of those on particular stream, because they can get a bit of a nuisance, right? It's just to say, at the very least. Okay, so we're gonna go grill a meat. Recommended. If the game's too low or too loud, please let me know. If you see something, say something. It's always important for streamer. You know, I think we have a pretty good sound. We have pretty good green here, so that's pretty good. And away we go. I like the fact that the cat mask you can actually eat. That's very important. Okay, so I ate because I don't want to jump into a hunt and then find out, like, we're going to run into something that we don't want to necessarily run into. Alright, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch where we're hanging out. I want to go to the Grand Hub. There's the Grand Hub, there's the Diva voice buffs, there's a lot of other things that you can do with that. The normal ammo level 1. I have all my ammo set up already, so we're pretty good to go. Another thing that I like about the light bowgun and heavy bowgun is in this particular game, you have infinite pierce ammo, infinite spread ammo, so they became base kit, which I think is kind of cool. That's a nice little change. to both of the weapons, but at the same time, it's like, you'll see when I start playing with some of the hunts here. Okay, post-join request. I'm going to do SOS investigations. High rank. Oh, it's nothing but GOG Messiahs because I have it set for GOG. We're not doing GOG to start with. We're going to help any hunter worldwide because that's what we like to do here. I'm not going to do Savage, not with this build. However, how about we start with the Monkey King? Because this is a level 100 HR quest, which means it's difficult content. It might be event quest. It might give us something that we need. You know, let's start with that. It's always a good starting point in my personal opinion. How is everybody today? Hopefully doing very well. I hope so. I hope so, because I'm doing pretty good. You know, I can't necessarily complain. You know, hope for the best. And you just, you know, roll with the punches here. Base camp. Alright, where's support hunter? Oh, that's gonna switch my weapon, which I don't want to do. I always forget that if you hit the left button, automatically going to... Do I have, like, an easier way to get to this place? Probably not. Alright, so everything I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drink a cold potion right now. Because you want to have that already set up. Because it's a gun, I'm gonna put Rocksteady on. And away we go. Is there anybody here? Okay, I was about to say. Perfect. So, queue up. So, the one thing I don't like also about this is you have to actually set the rapid fire. And there's a little bit of a limit on it. So, let me wait for him to stop chucking his rocks. Stop throwing those. Okay, good. Alright, and start. We could honestly have gone with the water light bowgun here because it wouldn't have mattered too much. And we just kind of keep our distance ballistics. Anytime you see yellow numbers, you're doing damage. Also, pierce ammo, as the name suggests, you pierce through parts, right? So even if you hit a part that's not exactly what you want, you can still hit from a different distance and still pierce through it. Honestly, my teammate right now, their job is to just keep him away from me. Oh, he's up in the air. I could kind of snipe him, but I had to reload there. The one thing I do honestly miss, with the bowguns in particular, is the fact that you can't get, like, ammo salver on, because it's not a skill that apparently it's available just yet. We reload here. He's got a rock in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hand. Maybe literally. Come on. Come here. Where are you? Come here, big boy. I'm not afraid of you. I'm just gonna keep pew-pewing. You see how quickly he runs away? He's not... He can't deal with the might of Dreadscape, confirmed. See, so we're basically playing the keep away game for most of this. Alright. He's doing a turf war. Okay, that's fine. Let me set the rapid fire up because this is a perfect opportunity. Is this a tempered one that we're fighting? If it's tempered, it's got more HP, which is fine. And because we'll never actually run out of ammo, we've got to be careful of the Raffian. Please, somebody dung bomb that. I would love for somebody to dung bomb that. Okay, come on, reload. Okay. I'm good here. I don't have to worry about that. Dread Knights. We've got a longsword user. Notice how, even though I'm supposed to be keeping my distance, I'm kind of like applying a lot of the pressure. That's kind of very important. Oh, got the mount. Good job. Was that the actual insect glaive user that got the mount there? They did. Perfect. Another thing, though, if I wanted to do this right now, I could switch to the spread ammo when it lands. But that's not what the gun really does, so you want to kind of just stick with what the ammo that it's best. Oh, he's... Get back here. Bring that monkey down. Okay, actually, I'm going to do this because it's a part break. And that also fuels our gauge. Okay, perfect. It's good that I didn't switch to spread ammo, because what ends up happening there is I wouldn't have been near the face. Ooh, they got a Paris on there. Nice. And the good thing is I can get to the face area even though I'm not near it, because of the pierce ammo is just going to go through its body. So whenever you see a yellow number, I got to kind of reposition a little bit, though. Let's see. Okay, good. Trying to get to the face area again, so it's probably one of the situations I want to roll a little bit. I'm not afraid of you. You can fling all that. I can move back super quickly. There's nothing you can do. I am going to pew-pew you. Where are you going? I'm your enemy. I'm your opponent. I'm going to get hit by that if I don't roll. Thank you. That's why I'm using Evade Extender or Evade level 4 right now, just so I can get out of a tough spot. Because the one thing, for those of you who don't know, when you're playing a gun or a ranged weapon in this game, you have actually less defense than you do if you're playing a melee weapon. So a lot of times, what happens, I feel like, with newer light bowgun players, heavy bowgun players, even bow and arrow players, is they don't realize that. And, like, evasion is super important here while you're just constantly putting out that damage, as you see here. You know? Nothing can really hit me right now because I'm just keeping within the actual range to do damage. And everything that I'm gonna tip for those of you who don't know, you see how I have the crosshair is very red there? Actually, my opponent just flashed me too. My eyes hurt there for a second. Is you see how there's red in the crosshair? That means that you're within the proper distance to actually deal damage with your ammo. If you're not within that... Oh! I walked into that. I deserve that. He just uppercutted me. I felt like Mike Tyson just hit me there. Oh, no. That's okay. We're good. We just gotta reposition here. Engage and Power Clash. They got the Power Clash. Good! Do it! Do that Power Clash. Do that Power Clash. Good. I'm gonna switch to Rapid Fire in a second, but... Yeah, I was gonna get hit by that. I knew it was coming, but I was already mid-shot. That's the one problem, too. If you're in, like, a mid-attack, you're in for a rough time. What I'm gonna do to be smart is I'm gonna Mega Potion here, because we don't want to screw our team over with a cart. Okay, good. I'm gonna reset my positioning, because positioning is very important for this weapon, as is with any other weapon. I'm gonna get the Rapid Fire queued up, but the problem is I gotta wait for him to be fixated on somebody else. Okay, good, perfect. Now, we'll just continue to throw the fire here. He's running away, as to be expected. I hate that. It's always when I set the Rapid Fires, right? You know? Oh, hello there, Rourke Plays. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Good to have you. How's your day going, bud? Alright. We're just pew-pewing the night away. It sounds so dirty when I say pew-pewing the night away. Good flash bomb. Oh, no. Longsword. No, switch back. I hit the wrong button. Okay, give me my gun. There we go. I gotta be careful now. I walk into this. Let's continue to apply pressure. I'm trying to figure out what the insect glaive users do. Fun fact for insect glaive users, you actually do more damage most of the time if you're actually on the ground. I mean, I'm not saying... Somebody died? Who died? Well, I wasn't expecting that. Wow. That was not what I was expecting. Somebody randomly just took an L. I joined the SOS investigation. I didn't realize they had 3 cards. Or 2 cards. That's crazy. I'm doing good. Just on Monster Hunter grind as usual. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Always fun to have a Monster Hunter grind going. Right? I was very surprised by that. Dread Knights, we tried to help that person, and they... I didn't realize they... Man. They got one-shotted there, literally. Okay, well, on to the next one, right? Well, there's not too many options here, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the hunting exercise here. Because this has possibility of giving us good items as well. I'm trying to go for the high quest rewards, just because to give more talismans. And they also give, on top of more talismans, more, like, rare stuff that you need to make artisan weapons, for those who might not know that. So that's kind of where my focus is. I should open my bottle of water. You know? I've been doing this such a long time that I forget that I have to hydrate, because if not, I can do, like, serious damage to my vocal cords and my throat. Alright, on to the quest we go. We're gonna stop a Rathalos. So I'm using the Pierce ammo build in particular, which I generally like. I feel like it's one of the stronger ones. We could have also gone with Elemental Water, if I'm not mistaken, against Rathalos. But I don't think we're gonna need it necessarily. Alright. Hopefully these people know to do a flash bomb. So I gotta be picking up the weapon from this distance. I can't really also flash bomb. He's angry. He looked like he wanted to come my way. He's still trying to come my way. He doesn't like gunners, confirmed. I understand that. He doesn't like when people play Call of Duty and Monster Hunter. I get it. I understand, bro. Let's not get a little too over aggro here. Haha, you got caught in the air. But he got stunned back up. That's not great. Let me wait. Why me? Because I'm attacking him from far right. I need to get that part brick there, so let's hold off on that a second. Wait for him to queue up. I can't see. I missed. I'll do him out of the air. I can, kind of, but it's going to be a little bit difficult to pull that off. Alright, well, onward to victory! Where are you? Why are you running? I think he's close to death, maybe. He seems to be flying away injured. Look at his wings, all completely tattered and torn. This Raphlos has seen some things in Dread Knights. What has everybody been up to, besides just gaming and stuff? Have you been touching a good amount of concrete? Have you been hanging and checking on your friends? Hopefully you have. Okay, good shooting. Let's wait on that. Okay. I'm not gonna queue up rapid fire just yet. I gotta be careful. Just waiting for it. Yep, I got him with the perp break. Good job. Gotta be careful. Gotta roll because he's trying to get the fire attack. See how the red flashes too? We would have gotten pretty hurt by that. But thankfully, Gogma Apocalypse saves us from an attack because we get the mutual hostility barrier, which is kind of important. Alright. Let's keep Q. Come on. He's really after me. He does not like my tomfoolery, which I can understand. You know, if you have somebody just, like, sniping you in the air, would you be happy with that? Probably not. He went down again. Perfect. Right in front of me. Nice. Get that damage off. I think he's gonna wake up, so, yeah. And he's dead. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's the power of the light bow gun. How dare you play Call of Duty a Monster Hunter? Hey, sometimes you just in a Call of Duty mood in Monster Hunter. I will say that the light bow gun is probably in the better of positions for ranged weapon this gen, even though it has been nerfed compared to, like, Sunbreak, as I was mentioning very early on in stream. Heavy bow gun. I'm sorry for heavy bow gun users. These guys have it pretty rough these days. They took all your toys away from Iceborne. And they just, like, completely gimped you. They at least let you keep the shield for the heavy bow gun. But, like, all your modifications got taken away. Yeah, I'm gonna play some heavy bow gun, too, today. So don't worry about that. That's on the objective, but I wanted to do some light bow gun. I also want to play a couple of bow matches as well. I'm experimenting with different type of builds. Botanist, level 4. I'll never use this talisman. Blast resistance, level 3. There's only one monster that is blast in this game at the moment. And that would be the Angry Fire Monkey. Although Gog, I think, does a little bit of blast or something kind of akin to that, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But this is kind of useless. Weakness exploit level 1, offensive guard level 2. This is sort of useful. It's not great. If it had better deco slots, it'd be amazing. Let's see what is this. Special ammo boost 1, evade extender, geologist. That's terrible. I mean, hey, at least we got some armor spears for that too. Hunter rank 194. I don't get anything because it was just pew-pewing. It was just pew-pewing. They didn't appreciate a good pew-pew. They're like, do some work, Hunter. Stop playing Call of Duty. It's fine. What we should probably do is we should get the login reward, right? So let's do that. Take goal. Okay, good. There's like a new challenge quest, too. I can't really do it in a gunner armor. As much as I'd like to. Oh, where's my tent? I need either a tent or the little box area because we got to get some health items here. So, fun fact. A lot of people don't know this because if you've never played Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, you wouldn't know. But this character here, Gemma, she is actually a character in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. She is a Little Miss Forge, all grown up. On top of that, another fun little thing, for those of you who probably don't know, in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, there was a character called the Ace Cadet, who was a Lance user. The Ace Cadet is actually Fabius in this game, Monster Hunter Wilds. So, believe it or not, Monster Hunter Wilds is loosely kind of a sequel to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, which just happens to be my favorite game, you know? We're not going to listen to the Goddess's song, even though it would be a nice little buff, just because I'm trying to get as many hunts in a 2-hour time frame, because that's the basically the amount of time that I have for stream today. Oop, not that one. So I want to get in as many hunts as we can. And I don't really need the buff that much. It's not, like, super desperate that I get it. Triple monster quests. That's challenging. Savage would be interesting, but you really need, like, a elemental weapon. I actually need to do another one of these, Zoashia, because I'm trying to make, like, a layered armor with the parts. They're actually singing the Monster Hunter theme in this lobby right now, too, with the ancient language. So, the actual goddess isn't actually singing like Japanese, contrary to popular belief, or any other type of language. It's like a made-up language that was available. They used to speak it in all the other Monster Hunter games. So 4, Ultimate, Tri, Ultimate, all the older games. Because it was like the language of the old and the language of the Wyverians, as they're called. Even though they've kind of changed their names quite a few. Let's hope we can do this. Because doing this with a gun is an interesting experience, but I want to challenge myself. I think we can do it. It's not going to look like we're going to do a whole bunch of damage at first, and then I say that as I just fire off a whole bunch of DPS, but, you know, we're going to do it. Do you believe in me the way that I believe in all of you, Dread Knights? I hope you do. Pew pew. He really is not interested in me. It's like if I'm shooting him with a pea shooter, but believe it or not, I'm probably doing the most DPS at the moment. Because I'm just firing off all those tiny things. Hey, it's a Switch Axe user? No, it's not. I haven't seen too many Switch Axe users this gen, which is kind of a little disappointing. I'm still working on my Switch Axe builds. I play every weapon. Do I play every weapon perfectly? It's debatable. I don't play hammer well, I'll tell you that. I'm terrible at hammer. This hammer is such a unique weapon, and it requires, like, a certain amount of unga bunga that I don't like unga bunga type of playstyles, contrary to popular belief. Come on. This is actually, spoiler alert for those of you who don't know, should I say this? Will Capcom get mad at me? I mean, the game's been out for almost a year at this point. This is actually the last boss of the story campaign. But technically, the last boss of the story campaign. Even though we're fighting the high-ranked version that gets introduced. Rawr. The one thing I don't like about this boss in particular, and it's not really a dig, it's just, I felt like he's recycled Xeno Jiva, which I don't know how I feel about recycling those type of monsters every Monster Hunter game. Alright, let's do the smart fig and not cost our team a card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the mount. This is something, good tip for people who don't know about this hunt. You have to run all the way to the corner here, because if you don't, I think somebody's about to die. You will get hit by the fire. I still got hit by the fire even there, but that's what you need to do. Because if you don't do that, you get auto-KO'd. That's something the game don't even tell you, so you just gotta go with it. I'm waiting for rapid fire to come back up, so we're gonna target the arm right now because it's down. Man, this guy never skips arm day, confirmed, right? How many of you have been skipping arm and leg day? I have to confirm, I have skipped quite a few. Really have to get back to it, you know? Okay. I digress there. I'm gonna target the arm area. Not within distance though, but I don't want to get burned by the fire. The cool thing is I can just kind of hang back here, even though it might seem lazy, but I gotta be careful, because I could get burned. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, he's not happy. Can you blame him? I'm gonna roll back a little bit, just because I don't know if it's the double claw attack. It looks like it is. It's the triple, so he's gonna drop that at least 2 more times, maybe. Not 100%. Okay, good. Oh, I got hit a little bit there. I didn't take that much of damage, so that's fine. Reload. Rapid fire's about Oh, did somebody get him out? No, they just went with the... It's that little ammo you pick up. Why are you coming at me? It's tired of my you-know-what. It is definitely... It's not happy with me. It wants me. It wants me so bad. It's okay, you can't have me. I belong only to one person. Okay, let's go. Shoot. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, we're definitely not good. It's okay. It's actually not okay. I have to run from here, because if I don't, he's just going to keep doing his slam dance impersonation. Rapid fire, please. Thank you. Oh, he's going for a claw attack. I should be fine, because I'm still within distance. I could get away with doing something so funny, but I have to wait. Because I need to be within range to do this. Okay, we are. Perfect. Why aren't you noticing me? Okay. We got a part break there. Because he was glowing red in the face area. I don't think anybody noticed that. I'm gonna probably move back here for safety. We don't want to get burned to death. Yeah. I still have to actually heal up a little bit. Because the one thing is, even though it looks like I have a lot of health, to the naked eye, I don't, because this thing hits so hard. And because gunners have less health, which he knows because he's trying to go after me again. It's fine. You don't like that, aw, poor baby, you're about to fall down again. Well, this is the most ideal situation when it lands right here, because I can just keep doing this with rapid fire. EPS, man, damage per second. It wins games sometimes. This is a good hunting group, too, and they're definitely on point. They know the, like, little nuances of the monster, so they're flinching it right as it's about to do, like, a big fire attack. Which I appreciate. That's how you know you're hunting with, like, really experienced hunters. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Keep in mind, like, I love hunting with all different types of hunters. Like, when new players join the game, you know, because Monster Hunter is a very warm and welcoming community. I love to see new people playing the game. I love the fact that there's, like, new people playing from, like, the World days, and they just got into World, or they just got into Sunbreak. You know, I'm a little bit more of a veteran, but it's nice to always see new blood, because you want to see a franchise thrive and stuff, right? Like, that's very important. And I think that's very lost on a lot of people with certain video games, that they will, like, hate and crap over a game. He's going to face free right now. This is where I have to be a little bit more cautious. I can't, like, get away with half the nonsense I was just pulling. I probably should try to roll, but I'm stuck in a roar thing. Just because I don't know my surroundings right now, right? So, like, there's a lot of things that can explode here. So, ideally, I want to get to this area where there's no crystals, because those crystals can explode with the lightning. I also don't want to get hit by the fireballs, as you see there. Case in point, he's really trying to kill me. Alright. We don't have as much rapid fire because I didn't let the meter go full, but it's fine. This will be enough. We can do it. Watch out for the tail. Yeah, it's coming through with the tail. I play a lot of Monster Hunter. So, another thing about Monster Hunter in particular, is you have to be able to read the monster's attacks, which happens only really by playing a lot. Even then, I still can get hit, case in point there. I didn't immediately get up, because this is another little tip for people who might be a little bit newer. Like, you have invincibility when you're down for a bit. So, like, even if the monster attacks for a while, until you actually stand up on the leg, on your legs, you're okay for a bit. They got the mount there. That's actually kind of good, because it'll give me a chance to reset my bar so I can get a couple shots off. I think the back is broken. It is. Oh, no, it's the tail area. Okay, I can shoot the tail from here. There we go. Got a part break. Gotta have good eye visuals, too, sometimes here. I actually need, like, black masses, which is a material, because I'm trying to make a very cool-looking transmog, because I always like to play Fashion Hunter, too. That's some of the beauty of this game sometimes. Like, it is really one of my favorite franchises for a reason. I'm dying to get more people into it, but, you know, Monster Hunter's not for everybody, I suppose, you know? There's some games that are not for me, too. Like, I've been trying to get into, like, Uma Musume, because I know there's people who play it and stuff, but I just can't get into it. Like, I've tried, but it feels like everything in that game's, like, pay to win, kind of? Which, I don't like those type of games. You know? I suppose because I'm just never, like, my own gacha really right about now is like, uh-oh, watch out. Watch out. Shoot! I need that part break. Shoot! Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I gotta be careful here. I tried to get, like, into Uma Musume, I just couldn't, man. I tried. You know, I played a bit of it. Just was not to be. Okay, let's go. Drop it like it's hot. I just shot in the air there for no reason. Let me reload. I'm trying to let the gauge fill back up too. There's a part break. I can get this. I think somebody might have gotten it. Oh. Well, that's okay. Let's just keep applying pressure on the claw. We should be good to go here. Perfect. Reload. Nice. I probably should move, because I don't get hit otherwise. Rapid fire would be nice to put on there. He's got another part break by his face, but I can't really do it right now, because if I do, I gotta stop shooting. Because if not, I'll get hit by that. Yep. He's trying desperately to kill me. And I deserve that for some of the stuff that I've been pulling off here. Okay, good. 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 Gonna roll here for safety again. Okay, good Jin. Good amount of damage. Actually, anywhere I hit him is basically damage right now. I see a heartbreak by the arm. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, good job, us. That might have secured a KS. You love when a plan comes, and it's dead. Easy peasy. And that's basically a way you would effectively light bowgun. These guys still with me? Hopefully? I'll get the carves first. I need like triple black mass here. These guys still with me? Where's my phone being cookie? I don't hear OBS giving me a notification, so I think it's fine. Sometimes YouTube will be YouTube lately, so I apologize to anybody that's experiencing. That's like a regional thing that's been happening to a lot of people, you know? Alright, good job, good job. Good job all around. Good work. The power of the light bowgun compels you. No, I'm good on my end. I'm completely green. So that's a YouTube thing. Yep. Thank you for confirming, Rope. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. That was fun. I like a good light bowgun session. Hopefully I'll get 2 more black masks. So I can show you, like, the transmogs that I'm working on for Fashion Hunter. Some of them look, like, super demonic. Even though I love my angelic cat transmog right now. I'm gonna need to fight this one more time. So if you see a SOS investigation of this pointed out to me, Dread Knights, it is your job, it is your mission. That gem is good for hunting horn. What did I get? Number of focus strikes on wounds 6 times. Wow, with a gunner. But gunner is pretty good at doing that type of stuff. You know? Oh man, it's so hot in my apartment today because like the heat is blasting. It's cold where I am, NYC. Alright. Let's go check by Genma. Where is Genma on this map again? It's not you. You're the cat that gives me stuff. Genma. Oh, let's go here to get our supplies first. And then from there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna push in a little bit over this way. Yeah, there's Gemma. I need the chest piece. Not of that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I love to play Fashion Hunter. Like, this is a pretty good fit, but I have, like, another idea that I want to do, just because it looks kind of cool as well. Where is it? Bear with me, Dread Knights. I want also a fit for bow and arrow. Do you guys play Fashion Hunter when you play Monster Hunter games, or do you just make whatever armor? I wonder. This is like Endgame for me, is always like getting pieces of our armors to make stuff for transmogs. Just so. This one's kind of a reference to Diablo games. I kind of wanted to make my cat look like he was Tyrael, the Archangel, who's a central character in Diablo 2, Diablo 1, and Diablo 3 as well. Unfortunately not in Diablo 4 at the moment. I really hate Diablo 4. It's nothing against, like, the franchise. I'm a big fan of it, but I need this, right? Because I'm trying to make something, like, look more angelic. So, like, I'm thinking on that. And then I'll probably also get the gloves at some point. Because let me show you what the full Numeron beta set looks like. It looks like that, right? But you can mix and match the pieces. So, like, if you do this and then make that white, you can basically make yourself look like an angel. So that's why I wanted, like, the full pieces of both sets, because I can, like, play around with it. Like, let me show you something else you can do, right? So, like, this is already a transmog that I've worked on, as you can see. You can make yourself look... Not that one. Which one is it? I think the legs, right? Yeah, the legs. The chest is already there. You can make yourself look like a true demon, even, if you wanted to. Which is kind of cool, too. So that's why I play a lot of Fashion Hunter for no reason. Just for the hell of it. Okay, but what we want to do is we want to get this chest piece for layer purposes. No, I'm not going to equip that. And I'm going to grab the gloves, too, so I can have the full set of both of them. Yes. Some people are like, oh, will also probably have enough resources that if I want to make the transmog for the Greatsword, which we're gonna check, I probably do, and if not, I can just continue to farm that at some point. I gotta be farming in Monster Hunter Wilds for, like, a very long time to come. You know, and I know some people have probably been axing, like, let me craft a sword already, just for the hell of it. No. See, Black Mass. But as we continue to farm and stuff, we'll do that. So, you know, I'm going to be playing Wilds for a while because I know, like, I played a lot of World in previous, like, sessions. I played a lot of Sunbreak. But the thing that I've noticed in particular about, like, the older games right now, there's not too many people on them, in particular for, like, the PC lobbies. So I want to play the game like everybody's playing at the moment, just because I'll have an easier time getting lobbies and stuff and practicing. Alright, let's go to the next quest, because I'm rambling a little bit, I suppose. Alright. Let's search. We're gonna do a Tempered Archvold. Because this is a level 8 or 9 rarity. There's a good amount of artisan pieces that you can get from that. As well as experience points. I have an idea for a Akuma build, too, with the Akuma armor. I'm using a lot of Azure layered armor. Yeah, because you play Longsword, right? So it's the closest you get to, like, a samurai look in that game. I'm trying to have a good fit while I'm hunting. Yeah. Fashion Hunter is, like, a very rewarding experience, too. It's hard, though, in Iceborne, because that's one thing I prefer Wild's layer armor system versus, like, Iceborne. Because in Iceborne, you would have to hunt in the Gilded Lands a lot to be able to get pieces and stuff that you needed, or like the layered armors, which kind of was very restrictive. And they kind of fixed it in Sunbreak a little bit, right? But I feel like this way that they're doing the armor system is potentially the best way to go. Like, I like that change. Because there's a lot of people who nitpick a lot about Wilds right now. And I can understand, you know, not every Monster Hunter is going to be everybody's cup of tea. I just enjoy the franchise, so I just play to play. And I understand there's some people who have legitimate issues in terms of, like, their graphics card not running and stuff, which is valid. Can't say it's not. I felt like he just teleported there, which I don't like him teleporting. So we're just gonna apply pressure here. He's a laggy monster, which means maybe the lobby that we're hunting in is a little bit laggy. That's fine. I did select worldwide hunts, but that's fine. See how he's, like, slightly lagging, so I have to accommodate to that. So I think it's about maybe a minus 1.5 second delay, which is fine. I can deal with that. This is not my first rodeo. Years of fighting games and playing them online has taught me about input delay. Case in point, they're able to dodge that successfully. Okay. Good job, they got him out there. Ride him, cowboy! We doggy! Sorry if I just offended anybody who ever was from Texas. My bad. I'm pretty sure that's not how cowboys speak, even. A rootin' tootin' cowboy. I actually am kind of upset that Great Wagi isn't in this game, because there's this particular armor that makes you look like a cowboy, and it's not in this game. Yeah. Drop it like it's hot. That's a good part break there. 2 for 1 special. Okay, let's continue to pew pew. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Just putting in a whole bunch of work. I see another part break I can go for by the arm there. I'm gonna try to zoom in there. There's also one on the back. Interesting. Might be easier to go for the one on the back. I can't go for the one on the claw right now because we're gonna have to roll or get hit by that. Alright. I want to reposition here, that's what I'm doing, Dread Knights. I see a perk brick I can get to. Okay. There's also the claw there, but I think I want to wait for him to be down before I try to target the claw. Come here. Where are you going? Should probably eat a ration while we're here. What did they say? Oh, they like the group. Good. I ate the wrong one. That's okay. Wild Jerky is kind of good too because it gives you a little bit of extra HP if you take a hit. This person likes the group. Okay, good job. They're playing Gunlance. Ooh, boom booms. Alright, let's go for it. You're probably wondering why I'm targeting specific areas. Anything with yellow numbers is critical weak spots. Ooh, that's a good one. Fire that off before it falls asleep. Are we bombing it? I don't have a bomb up. Somebody just messed up the sleep bombing. Who did that? That's a pet peeve of mine. A little pet peeve. Bro, it's teleporter around the map. Do you see that? He's trying to go for me. No, 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 no. We're okay. Ooh, that came close, though. Almost had me there, Arcvold. Almost had me. Okay, let's continue to apply the pressure here. On the face area. Good. Pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, good job. Good job. They got a pair off. Maybe they're playing Paragon Lance. That's actually a setup that I have as well. Good job. Good group. Very good group. Very well coordinated, too. There's a blue part. I might be able to get to it, but I have to wait. See which direction Arcvold's going in. It's a tail. Okay, that's fine. I actually can go for that. I missed because the tail actually was upward there. I want that tail area in particular because I need those gems. I want them. I deserve them. Okay. But I want it now. Literally, I want that now. Come back here. Where are you going? Fight like an actual winged wyvern. I think it's a wyvern. Alright, up here. I don't have to sharpen a weapon because I'm just pew-pewing. That's the one nice thing. I don't have to worry about sharpness, at least today, in any of these hunts. Alright, up and around. Good. Where are you? Whoa! Holy moly! Watch out. Reposition. Rapid fire. Come on, Greatsword user. I know you want that part break as desperately as I do. Stay in position. I'm not worried about you. I might be a little bit worried. It's okay. Okay. In the words of Thanos. Oh, they got it. Okay, good. I was about to say, sometimes you gotta do it yourself, right? Word position. Fire those bullets off. And it's dead. I looked away while I was firing like a dummy just to check out chat. And we killed it. Well, easy peasy. Good job, monster, whatever that is supposed to be. I can't really read that kanji very well. And foreign. That was a fun hunt. That was a very fun one. Good work, everybody. Okay, see? Gotta love a well-oiled hunting group, too. Alright, well, our job is done here, Dread Knights. Good H2O there. Alright. On to the next one. We're just doing random SOS investigations today. There's no, like, real target farming necessarily. It's just whatever's, like, higher rank quests. Just because they give you the most, like, resources. Case in point, ancient weapon fragments here, which are important. As well as the more times I hunt Arcvold, I can kind of get rid of these pieces to upgrade my artisan weapons. Which is part of the endgame grind. Some people complain this game's too grindy. I don't really see that. You know, but... like, to each their own, I suppose. The one good thing about Monster Hunter is you could play this game, and you could just do, like, the story campaign. And there's nothing that says you have to continue playing. You know, Endgame is completely optional in this type of franchise. So, like, and the other thing, too, that's always I find interesting, because I saw it in the Steam discussion forum. Like, people were complaining about artisan weapons being the grind, but, like, if you've been playing Monster Hunter for a long time, that's always been the thing. Like, hard, long grind game, Endgame. Like... Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, it was the guild quest, leveling the guild quest to level 143, if I recall correctly, was maxed out, as well as trying to get, like, the ancient relic weapons, which was very hard to do, and that was a grind in its own right. And then in Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate, it was about talisman farming, where it was very hard to get the talismans that you wanted for your builds, and that was, like, endgame. And in Monster Hunter World, the first half, before Iceborne, it was about the decoration farming, and that was a grind. And then Iceborne, it was Safi Jiva, and Fatalis, and Alatreon, and Kuf Taraf. You know, and also augmenting your weapons and the Gilded Lands. In Sunbreak and Rise, it was about the Rampage weapons in Rise, and then Sunbreak, it was about upgrading your weapons and your armors, and the augment system that they had in place there with the Afflicted system, and the guild quest to getting them to level 300 for the monsters of the Anomaly Investigation. So Monster Hunter's always had a grind. It's, I guess, my point. So I find it interesting when people complain that, like, Endgame is a grind fest, when this is an RPG, it's an action RPG. It's always been meant to be that. You know, I'm not saying, like, okay, maybe for some people it'd be tedious, but, like, you don't have to, like, no-life Monster Hunter all the time, either. Like, I play the game, and when I get a little bit tired of it, I will, like, bow out, play something else. I don't play it all the time 24/7. Case in point, I was playing, Elden Ring yesterday on stream. Night Rain in particular, because I've never played the regular Elden Ring, I guess you'd call. And, you know, that's something different. I'm learning that and experiencing that for all its, positives and negatives, like random matchmaking in that game is interesting. People rage quit a lot, as you saw on stream yesterday, but it's a fun game. You know, you play different games, right? That's why, too, even like when I stream, I like to play different games, because I played Monster Hunter all the time, or I played Elden Ring all the time, or I played like roguelites all the time. I'd get bored, you know, varieties like this. I should do a gore, so I'm going to do this even though it's not a super high rank quest, because I need pieces of gore equipment. I'm trying to build some fun builds, too. So I need more gore tickets, so we'll do that. Another thing, too, is, like, you know... sometimes I think, like, you have to play the things that you enjoy playing. You know? And, like, sometimes people give criticism of that. I was on Blue Sky, because I'm on Blue Sky, as well as Twitter. I do prefer Blue Sky a little bit more than Twitter, but that, you know, it's to each their own, you know, however you feel in certain retrospects. But I was on Blue Sky, and I posted I was playing Monster Hunter Wilds a couple days back, right? And I had this person just come out nowhere in the comment section of it, and was like, well, why the hell are you playing that game? You know, oh, that game's bad. Bad game is bad. You know, because you're always going to get one of those people, right? That, I mean, it's the internet. And that be how it is on the internet sometimes. I don't let stuff like that really grind my gears or anything necessarily. But, you know, it was funny because they were, like really angry that I was playing Wilds, and I was thinking in my head, just playing stuff that I'm having fun playing. You know? Have you seen the meme, you know, stop having fun? I feel like that's kind of how it goes with a lot of video games, right? You know? Let Mr. Streamer or Miss Streamer or whatever play the game that they like. You know? If they like it, they like it, you know? I started this channel playing, like, a whole bunch of Diablo 3 stuff, and also Friday the 13th the game, which I'm kind of sad that this game no longer you can play it, really. Oh my god, are we fighting 3 of these? Which one's which? I don't even know. Probably should use LB to identify that, right? Okay, so we should be killing this thing. Is it dead? It's dead. I kind of want parts of that for transmogs. Should we do this? This is so reckless of me. I'm doing a newbie mistake, even though I'm not a newbie. I don't think it can hit me from the corner. Okay. Away we go. So we're gonna go fight, Gore right now, right? Pretty little Gore somewhere. Where is Gore? Is that Gore? It is? I think that's Gore. Hoping it's Gore, right? We're about to find out. It's not a tempered gore? It's a regular gore. Oh. You know, I gotta be honest with you. I was hoping it was gonna be a tempered gore. Well, beggars can't be choosy, right? I just need a gore for the tickets anyway. Hi, Gore. It's been a while. Well, it's not been that long. Let me not, like, exaggerate. We need to get to its critical weak spot. Just, like, its head area and also the... Anything? They threw me out of the quest. Well, I'm still hunting the score, guys. Are you with me? Let me double check. You are with me. They threw me out of the quest because I was gunning. How dare they? How dare they? How dare they throw me out of the quest? Okay, fine. We'll solo it. That's fine. We can do that too. We can do that too. Come back here. Come back here. You know, the audacity to throw me out of the quest because I was gunning. Some people do that. Some people just don't want to see, like, pew-pews in their quest. And they will throw you out. Sometimes, too, what happens, I know it's kind of silly, but streamers will see, like, if they notice the name, and they're like, no, I don't want you to upstage me on stream. Which I'd never do that, yeah, you know? Okay. Let's wait on that. Good shoot. Let's wait on that. Okay, good. Oh, that hurts. Hurt a little bit. Okay, it's fine. Okay, good. Good KO there. Let's go for part breaks. I think after this one, I'm gonna do maybe a heavy bowgun hunt. Ah, we missed. Okay. The one good thing I will like about like rage quits though is the fact that like when people rage quit in this game, at least it gets replaced with the support hunters. Okay, good job. Watch out. Ooh, got hit there. Sorry, I was checking on chat. I'm gonna use that as my excuse. Actually, it was the truth. Because I noticed there was a little bit sussy-wussy stuff. I apologize for that. I don't think it was on my internet, though. It looks like it was YouTube. I don't know, man. YouTube, depending on the region that you're in lately, it's been kind of crappy. And you always have to, like, refresh it. I've noticed, particularly, like, on the mobile app of YouTube, it's been a little bit poopy. You know? They're doing all these things to, like, buff AIs and stuff. I don't understand why. You know? Why do that stuff? People don't want it. Why do it? You gotta listen to what people like and what they don't like. And obviously, people right now don't like AI, so don't use AI, right? I mean, that's how it is. I've seen some stuff that's kind of annoying, too, with it, to be honest with you. Because, like, I post to TikTok, right? So whenever I post to... Oh, I got hit hard there. Whenever I post to TikTok, I will see these stupid videos that are AI generated of, like, a baby yelling and being, like... I don't want to say abusive, but kind of abusive to a cat. And it's, like, screaming at the cat and stuff. First of all, I don't believe in animal cruelty, especially to cats. You know? I don't dislike cats at all. I mean, obviously, I have a cat head. That means I have somewhat of affinity for cats, as well as dog. You know, so I see these stupidly generated video with this baby and this cat arguing, and the baby getting, like, throwing it up on a... Not throwing it literally, but, like, having it pinned up on a wall by holding his shoulder. Oh, yeah, man, why is this stuff that's, like, being pushed down on TikTok? You know? Like, at least for all the problems with YouTube, YouTube's not trying to push, like, those stupid Sora AI-generated videos. You know? Like, people don't want to see that crap. It's like, nowadays, I can't even, like, use my Facebook. Because, like, I'll go on Facebook, and I'm going to, like, watch a video, and it'll be something stupid. I'm a sports fan, right? So I like basketball. Basketball is one of my favorite sports. I do like baseball as well. And I do like, obviously, a little bit of football. Not so much soccer. I don't care for soccer. So when I see, like, stuff with, like, LeBron James and stuff, where I'll see, like, sports things, I think it's, like, a real thing, a real conversation. So I was watching a video, or I thought I was watching a video, and it looked like it was a video that was leaked of, like, conversation between LeBron James and Russell Westbrook when he was on the Lakers. And when I go and I look carefully, I found out that that stupid video was AI generated and was just a fake video. And you're running into more and more of this crap on the internet, you know? Which it's starting to get, like, a bit nuisance. People are like, oh, funny, but no, like, you know? It's just... I think we're all, at this point, got into the point where we've hit, like, AI fatigue, right? Uh-oh. You know? And it's even starting to, like, interfere in video games, too, where now, like, a whole bunch of video games are starting to use AI. Like, for example, there was Expedition 33, which won a whole bunch of awards at the Game Awards, including Best Art, and then we find out, like, some of the game, I don't know if it was all the game, but some of the game was, like, AI-generated. If I'm not mistaken, also, what's it called? Arc Raiders? Is that it? Which is, like, a very popular game with a lot of people. Apparently, there's stuff in there that's, like, used with AI generation, too. There was talk about, like, Sony is currently developing some type of, like, AI assistant for the PlayStation 5 and, like, a game for that. And it's like, oh, man. Why? Can we just, like, cool it with some of that stuff, too? Like... Even, like, just because, like, with, like, AI stuff, too, you know, like, there's the thing now where most of the 50 series of NVIDIA graphics cards are now, like, going up in price because, like, apparently so many companies and stuff are, like, in heavy demand because, you know, corporations are lazy and they don't want to hire artists and they don't want to hire this and they don't want to hire this. So it's like, okay, we'll just use AI for everything now. And, like, those companies now are, like, buying out all the stupid, like, graphics cards, the 50 series, and like the 5090, I think in particular, graphics card like went up in price because of that, because there's such a demand for this stuff. So man, you know, I don't want to start seeing AI in video games. I don't want to see in a lot of video games AI voice acting, because you know what, voice actors need work. I'm not a voice actor, but I can appreciate the fact that, you know, voice actors, it's a tough thing, right? People, you're relying on gigs. You don't always get a gig. I have a lot of friends in the past I've interviewed even that were, you know, voice actors, people who know my old work. I used to be a journalist. So, you know, a lot of them are concerned too, because like they're losing jobs, particularly like in video games and stuff, because now people are like using AI voices and stuff for it. In particular, I think one of them, I was actually kind of disappointed about this because I know one of the voice actresses that's part of it. Anybody familiar in chat with a game called Paladins Champions of the Realm? So I know the voice actress that plays Ceres in that game. And they were mentioning how a lot of the new champions in that game apparently are not being voiced by actual people, and instead they were using like AI to do the voices. Which is kind of like crappy, man, because it's like, you know, why do that? You know, that's just my thought on it, you know? Everybody's gonna have a difference of opinion on that, but, you know, I've taken a lot of things into consideration. That's why I try to avoid as much as possible using anything in regards to AI, because I had somebody I know that wasn't too happy about it. I understand that, and I was like, yeah, I get it. I 100% get what you're talking about. So I'm not gonna use anything, right? I'm not gonna do that. So, you know, but everybody has, like, a difference on it. Okay. But it's kind of crazy, like, everything that's going on. I think he's close to death. Is he limping? He looks like he's limping. Okay, shoot. Shoot. Yep, we got him. Even though they rage quit out, we were still able to kill the boar. No carts either, mind you. Gunner putting in work. Alright. I think this Pierce build is pretty good. What do you guys think? Gore Magala Feeler, Gore Magala Car Space, Gore Magala Feeler, 2 of those. I need some certificates. Hopefully the game is nice to me, because we had people who left the quest. They threw me out because it was gunning. Okay, I got the 2 certificates, so I needed that. We got a couple of feelers, which is kind of important. What else did we get? Hunter symbol ones. I don't really need any of those, but we'll take them. Alright, all this stuff is probably not going to be useful, because I need the artisan reds. That's fine. That's, I'm thinking of making a gore armor at some point for, like, speed running builds. Even though I feel like GOG is a little bit better for it, in my opinion, but, you know, that's my opinion. What do I know, right? Okay. Quite a bit. Post a join quest. Any high rank. Okay. We could do these for talismans, or we could do this for that. I feel like we need talismans. What do you guys think? I think talismans are kind of a little bit more important, because I'm trying to get specific builds. After I do this particular hunt with light bowgun, I'm going to switch to heavy bowgun for a bit, and then I'll play like heavy bowgun for like a half-hour hunt, and then I'll close with like some bow and arrow, so it can like diversify it a bit. I think of the strongest shooting builds, it's definitely light bowgun is the way to go. And I'll re-show the armor for those people who are coming in case they want to like try to. Could not join quest. Was it over? Did they die? No, I wanted talismans. Well, fine, game. We don't join that hunt then. It's fine. Ooh, tempered. Let's do it. This could be fun too. Lagia. Join quest. Please let me in. Little pig, let me in. So, next time I play Wilds, I'm thinking what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to play, I haven't dedicated a day to Longsword before yet, so I think maybe next time's going to be definitely Longsword builds and shenanigans. I'll play Longsword. Switch axe, definitely I'm going to do some of, I'm going to do every weapon. Every weapon I'm going to be featuring, and then I'll rotate back in and out. Lance I did last time along with gun lance. Sometimes I'll lump like multiple weapons together because it's a little bit easier. And some of the weapons kind of do the same thing. Like if you do one range weapon, like if you do light bow gun, technically you've done heavy bow gun. Bow is much, much different because it plays like a much, much different beast. Which we'll do some of that too. Do I have a tent that's closer to that? Because to have to go all the way here is kind of a bit of a nuisance. Do I have a tent anywhere? I do, okay, good. Because I don't have to walk all that way. Even on the mount, it's going to take a while. Alright. Let's go... which way? Somebody left the quest because somebody carded? Somebody literally left because somebody carded? Are you kidding? Don't do that. That's not nice, man. That's toxic. You don't do that type of stuff in Monster Hunter. I'm coming to save you guys. Eventually. I'm almost there. This is literally Shrek 2 at the moment, guys. You can just tell me, we there yet? Are we there yet? You're really good at Lance. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I wanted to put that video out in particular because I felt like, somebody I knew probably might have to play Lance in the future again. So I kind of wanted to give them a hand. Because I like to help people out. That's just part of... Also, I actually do pretty decent Lance. Lance is fun because it's one of those rewarding weapons. I actually put out a short showing off some of the Lance shenanigans. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Gun Lance is my personal favorite in terms of, like, the Lance family. Okay, I gotta get him in position because it's not a critical weak spot. He's hard to, because, like, I have to get to the face area, particularly. Everything else, it's just, we're gonna kind of bounce. Oh, ask and you shall receive. Hi, senpai. Come here. Notice me. Actually, I don't want to get shocked by you, though. The results we may find shocking, literally, Dread Knights. Okay, good. Where are he's... Where are you going? Step ring away. Oh, he doesn't like to get pee-pewed. But I try my best, you know? I like to give my all and effort into everything that I do in terms of gaming. Some people might consider me a little bit of a tryhard. That's not necessarily the case. Have you ever tried Wyvern Blast Heavy Bowgun? Yes, I have, actually. I've done it quite a few times. I'm going to play a little bit of Heavy Bowgun, but it's not going to be Wyvern Blast in particular. It's going to be abusing Wyvern Heart in a little bit. Is it here? Lagia! Let's reset here. Only the face area really is going to count for critical damage. Can I get this off if I can? Okay, good. Wyvern part break. Oh, you're too close. Way too close. Respect your distance, sir. Or madam, whatever. Okay. Where are you? There you are. I have a feeling Lagia is not very happy with me because it's... See how it's coming very close to me? I'm not, like, eating for Intimidator or anything. Pew pew pew. Oh, there's a bow and arrow user in this group, too. Cool. We're just pew pewing. You know what's gonna suck? If this goes into the water area, we're all gonna have a miserable time trying to handle it. Okay, good job. Oh, there's a big boom. Oh, I thought he was leaving. Is he leaving? Looks like it. Are you limping? Looks like it was limping. Might have been limping. Potentially could have been limping. Onward to victory. Let's go. If you hear a little bang in the background, my apologies. It's not actually in my apartment. New York is a loud city. For anybody that doesn't know that. So, like, apparently some dum-dum outside right now is currently throwing stuff into a dumpster. If you hear a little boom, 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 I apologize for that. I can not control what dum-dums do outside sometimes. It could also be I live near a lot of bars, so it could be somebody's, like, dropping beer barrels and stuff. I'm doing alright. Good to hear, good to hear. Welcome, welcome, by the way. Okay. It's getting very close to going into the water. Almost certainly. Let me wait. I need to stay, like, in position here, because if not, it's just, like, wasting bullets that are bouncing. Because, for those who don't know, critical weak spot. Okay, that's a Switch X. Not Switch X, Charge Wheel User. Charge Wheel User, are you gonna get that part break? I went in the water. I knew that was gonna happen, too. I knew that was gonna happen. Everybody doing good. That's good to read. Good to read. Good to hear. Okay, this is the part that's the most annoying part. Underwater combat. Remember that from Monster Hunter Tri? Right. You. I'm not close enough. No, you took what I was gonna do. Okay, I guess I can get away with that too. Alright. Oh, no. Too close. Too close. Too close. Too close. This is underwater combat. Now that this is actually back underwater combat for this particular monster, I'm hoping maybe we could get like full underwater combat and have like Sadeas come back in the expansion. Sadeas is like one of those monsters that deserves to come back, but since the whole entire fight revolves around underwater combat, it's kind of difficult, right? Okay, let's shoot that. Good group though. They know what they're doing. This is a tempered Logia. Take that. Take that. How many more of these I have? Not too many. Take that. Oh! No, 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 no. Come for me. How did you get there so fast? Underwater, right? Logia is like the king of the seas, if I remember correctly, in terms of lore. Let's do this before he electrifies. Oh, thank goodness. That could have been scary. Love freaking Logia's theme. Anybody else like a big fan of Monster Hunter themes? I've never played Tri, but I would love to see a modern rendition of underwater combat. Yes, I would. I feel like this is maybe, like, devs testing the waters as to seeing how they can do it in full. So, you know, oop, I was too late on that one. That's fine. That's fine. We got saved thanks to Gogma Apocalypse. Take that. Boom, boom. It's a little bit boom. I gotta move, though, because I'll take a damage from that. I should probably heal up, too, because I'm a gunner, so I will take some damage. But I'll try it again. We killed it underwater, or did it kill me? Sure? Oh, I got the special animation. I didn't think we were gonna get it. Well, that's cool. That's gonna go in a YouTube short. These guys still with me? Boom! Let's go. Rah, go up there, where you belong. There we go. He threw me off. He threw me off. How dare you, you little you-know-what? I was surprised we got, like, the final... That looks so cool, too, that animation. That's actually one of the first times I've been able to do that animation. Seeing it with the gunner is kind of a little unique. But yeah, hopefully more underwater. Sadeas would be nice. Dear Morales, too, would be cool. Did he go back underwater? No. He's just trying to be a fool. Oh, you're very angry at me. Ow. That hurt. Oh, I mean, we kind of have to pay for all the shenanigans we did to you. I'm sorry I hurt you, Logia. Alright. Can't we just talk about this? Oh, those are gonna bounce. I need to go to the face area again. Let me put Rockstay. I didn't put Rockstay up this whole time. I was doing that without Rockstay. I am a champion, confirmed. Wait on this. Rapid fire, yes. Are they gonna capture it? I mean, you do technically get more rewards for that. It's their hunt, they decide. I just followed suit. Good job. If I had time, I would set a trap up too. I'm caught in a corner. I probably shouldn't stand there. Okay, let's go. Boom booms. Gotta move back here. So mobile right now. We're playing Call of Duty and Monster Hunter Dread Knights. Okay, let's wait on that. Oop. That was a wrong damage rotation. Wait on this. Could probably get a cluster off, but is it worth trying to go for it with it in down state? I don't think that's gonna work. I'm gonna try an idea. Just trust the process. I was gonna go for sticky, and I'm like, nah. He's looking a little tired, that Logia. Oh. Make sure I'm not caught in the blast. I don't want to get freaking thunder blighted. Are you dropping down? Okay, he should be going down pretty quick. Oh, that could have been bad. Let's roll. Ooh, somebody angry. Anybody else have, like, monsters they'd like to see return to the Monster Hunter franchise? Dear Morales, Sadeas. They mounted it, correct? Yes, they did. Good job. Go do that, sport. Dear Morales would be one. Sadeas. Ivory Logia would be kind of cool. I don't know if we'll be able to see that maybe in an expansion. White Fatalis, aka Old Fatalis, would be cool to see. Oh, I thought I got the part right there. I guess I was wrong. Oh, doesn't matter. GG's. High five to all the teammates there. It's always a treat to watch you work, Hunter. Thank you. Sangria is the name of that hunter? That's so funny. I actually have a little bit of sangria left from New Year's. That's funny. Good job. Let's give them the good work emote or sticker, whatever you want to call it. Underwater combat looks pretty challenging if it was your first time doing it. Yes, underwater combat was very, very, very challenging. And I didn't start and try, but I went back to try. I started Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So, like, most people back then told me, like, underwater was, like, the most unfun type of combat system. I then played Try afterwards. I think it was fine. You know, it's just different. But sometimes different things are good. You know? I feel like they got the underwater a little bit better for the Logia fight, though. For this, in this game, Wilds. So I'd like to see it come back. I think it's an experiment, and depending on how well received it is, will kind of determine what happens in the expansion. And if they can't give us, like, a whole bunch of monsters with underwater in the expansion, at least give us Dear Morales. Because I feel like it's well overdue, and because this game is focusing not really on Elder Dragons, because we don't have Teostra, we don't have Kushala, we don't have Valhasak, we don't have any Alatreons yet, or Fatal. Like, it seems like they're going for the bigger mythical monsters. Like, the only Elder Dragon we have is Gagnazaios. So, like, Dear Morales kind of fits that big monster thing, since we also have, like, it's technically not an Elder Dragon, but we have Jin Dahad in this game, which is a big, large, empowering monster as well. So I think, like, there's a couple other monsters. Like, I'm almost certain when we get the expansion, because, you know, it's a matter of when, not if, at this point. I think what will happen is we're also going to see Shigura Magla come back, because Gore was in regular base game. So it's safe to assume we'll get Chaotic Gore Magla, and we'll get Shigura Magla in the expansion. I would personally like to see more returning Monster Hunter 4 monsters. So Gekawaka, Great Jaggy. Please give me Arch-Tempered Great Jaggy. Give me Arch-Tempered Great Jaggy, and my life is yours, Capcom. I would love to see Celtis Queen and Zamitros. Yes. Yeah, Zam in a modern day would be nice to have. I have to agree with you on that one. That's a great one. That's a great one. You know, there's so many possibilities of returning monsters and stuff, like, you know? And also, you know, like, I feel like Wilds... Okay, Wilds, like, on PC, because that's the biggest issue, right, that people have with the game, which is why it's still kind of being review-bombed. You know, a lot of people complain... I'm not doing that. I said I was going to switch to heavy bowgun, so let's make good on my promise. I'll show you. I'm not too big on the way heavy bowgun plays in this particular one. The build, by the way, for those of you who are interested in it, or came in, is basically this. It's full GOG pieces, because, you know, GOG is basically the best thing, as well as, like, the maxed out Ray Dow gun, because it's the better piercing gun. Attack boost 5, ballistics 3, opening shot 2, slugger 1, peak performance 5, agitator 5, Veda window 4, stun resistance 3, adrenaline rush 2, burst 2, maximum light 2, elemental absorption, speed eating, adaptability, aquatic, shock absorber. I do have builds for the artisan for each element, but again, like, when you're streaming and you're just jumping into SOS investigations, I'm not really target farming, so it's kind of hard to constantly swap between these, even though elementals got a little bit more buffs. But I feel like light bowgun pierce is the way to go. I tried spread. Spread is, I still think, a heavy bowgun type of thing. So we're gonna try like a generic heavy bowgun. It's basically similar build. The only difference is I kind of push a little bit more critical eye in this particular weapon, a little bit less agitator, just because of the way the weapon works. I don't try to do evasive skills because it's guard, so it's like, you know, so it's Nimble Snarf as well would be cool. I have a grudge against Nimble Snarf. Nimble Snarf is like just one of those annoying hunts. In particular, like Nimble Snarf, anybody play Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate? So, like, what were they called? The Hyper one? Hyper Nimble Snarf still gives me nightmares to this day. I want to do quest. Will you let me do quest? Quest lady, yes. Oh, that would be very hard to start with. Should we? Should we? We ball. We ball. We ball. But it's gonna be hard. But, hey, we live for it, right? We live for it. I hope I have this one equipped with the Wyvern Heart. I hope I saved the preset correctly. We'll see in a minute. Because Wyvern Heart, excuse me, you do like the machine gun thing, which is kind of cool. But this is, the weapon itself has lost so many things. Like, not having crouching fire is really annoying, because crouching fire is really, like, the signature thing for heavy bowgun. And then, like, there was some stuff that they did to give it, like, quality of life also in, like, Sunbreak that they took out. Like, I understand. Like, World Heavy Bowgun, you can't keep it in that state, but, like, do we have to nerf it as badly as we did, Capcom? But I think what they'll do, because, again, it's, like, expansion, right? Like, when the expansion comes out, they'll be like, hey, guys, look, we fixed Heavy Bowgun. We gave it back everything we took away from it. We're sorry. We're sorry. Please forgive us. That's so far away. Do I have a base camp near there? That one's broken? No. Do I have a closer base camp? I don't. These people are gonna hate me. I gotta take the long way. No. I'm so sorry. They're gonna be like, this stupid heavy bowgun user. Why the hell is he so far away? What is he doing with his time? What is he doing? Ooh, I feel like one of the characters in the game just said a naughty word. I'm coming! I'm coming to help you. I gotta be careful with wording, right? Phrasing. Dread forgets that sometimes if you say something, gosh darn Clipper might come out of nowhere and then clip me and be like, did you hear what he said? Dread to say so until he says so. Yushi has accepted the quest. Well, we're almost there. By the time we get there, what are the chances that it's just gonna fly away? Right? Let's put Rocksteady up now like a good hunter. Spread is the way that we go with heavy bowgun. Pierce really is not gonna help. Hi there. I am your hunter for the day. I miss, like, not having rapid fire, too. So it's gonna feel a little bit different or awkward. Because I can shield through most stuff, right? Oh, poor baby, you couldn't shoot your electric thing. Was it performance? See, that's the one thing about the shield, though. You do take, like, chip damage, which I don't like. Because you gotta be careful. I'm out of position. This was a arch-tempered one, correct? If I'm not mistaken, so we gotta be very careful when we do this. I'm trusting you, hunters, to make the right play. Well, he's busy occupied with somebody else. Okay, good. Like, this used to go so much quicker. Back in the day, let me keep an eye on my health. And just wait on that and get to position. I rolled into that intentionally. Boom. It's like firing a shotgun, but it's like the world's slowest shotgun at the moment, but it doesn't matter. Oh, did he fall? Poor baby fell down. Let's do that. Take that. I'm not gonna move because I would get hit if I do that. This one's about more patience weapon. But man, did they nerf it so bad. Fuck. I'm gonna wait on that. He's just standing there menacingly. Well, I'm just gonna shoot you in the face if you're doing that. Wow. I'm not worried. I can handle this. I got this. Do you believe? Do you believe in magic? Alright, let's wait on this. I see the chat. I'm in the middle of the hunt. I'm sorry. I will read it when I have a second. Because, you know, it's Arch Temper. If I screw up an Arch Temper quest, people get so mad at me. Reload. Boom. 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 Thank you, Goggin Apocalypse, aka Mutual Hostility there. Alright. Reposition ourselves. This weapon's about positioning. Oh, perfect. Let's go! Freaking machine gun time! Dread Knight, it's machine gun time. That's the one thing I miss about this weapon, is just being able to do that. Aw, you didn't like that? Poor baby. Poor baby. Poor baby. It's not about you, it's about me, the hunter, right? You know, are we basically the actual villains of Monster Hunter? I've always wondered that. You know, because we hunt monsters, we force them out of their territories, we put them down because allegedly they're a threat. Bro's just standing still. Let me wait on this. What is going on with this lobby? I know I set my, like, hunts to worldwide, so obviously if there's, like, a little bit of distance from the country, but this is a little bit crazy, man. Where are you going? Come back. Oh, I'm in way out of position. wait on that. Not targeted. Alright. Boom! Take that. Boom! Take that. Boom! Take that. He's not moving anymore. Hard to predict that. He really doesn't care for me. It's like if I'm not a threat to him. I'm just like shotgunning your face. Hello? Where are you? Hello? Come on! He's not putting up a fight. Well, let's do it. If you want HP gun spread to be more fun, Seregios definitely feels better than Arden. Yeah, but I lose damage, though. That's the thing, man. I have that one, too. I have the Seregios. But it's like I lose out on damage. But I definitely agree with you. It does feel a little bit more. Okay. Watch out. Boom. 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 Take that. And you know in hunts, sometimes... Oh, I don't want to do that right there. Let's wait on it. Switch back if I can. Ooh. Thank you for the save. He's trying to boom boom me to death. What does everybody think of Raydal? Do you like it as a monster? I feel like he should have been the last monster in Wilds. Something about his majesticness, too. And the fact that they hyped him up so much in the trailer. Like, I would have liked to have seen him be the big baddie at the end. I would love for him to have, like, an evolved version. Something that's even better than this one. You know, hopefully maybe the expansion. I felt like he was a missed opportunity. Especially since they hyped it up so much and then it just became Argvold's, you know what, for the majority of the game. Boom. Boom. This is my boomstick. I deserve to get hit by that because it was a mid-attack. Hard to read that when I know he's like just delayed there. He's coming back with the wing attack, right? Yep. Move out of that way. Take that. Take that. Roll. Because I don't think I could have blocked it from that distance very well. So I was in like mid-attack animation. I gotta eat a ration because I'm running out on stamina there. Do I have any rations with me? I do. Okay. I just want to position myself better because right now I'm like not in the best of spots. Alright. Easy peasy. Did they say easy? Don't sweat. Did somebody cart or did somebody heal? Okay. Let's reload. Boom. Boom. Wait out on that. Boom. Okay. Sorry about that. I looked over a second. I got a... Oh! Oh, no! I rolled right into that. That's what I get for looking over at the computer screen for a second. Thank you. I'm not bad. I'm not bad, I swear. I looked over at the wrong time. That's okay. Free meal. Oh, no. Okay, sir. Sir, you gotta stop with your shit. He really doesn't like me. Well, gee, I wonder why. Could be because I'm just constantly shotgun spamming him. Come on. I'm not afraid of you. Or maybe a little bit. Alright, reposition. Who's he after? What is that dual blade user? Oh, okay, he got the tail. Good. Are they trying to get trapped? They want to trap him? If they do, that's fine. I don't want to kill him if that's the case. I want this tail. Let's pick this up. Raydal's tail. Thank you. I appreciate your input on that, but I just kind of want to play the weapon the way I want to. Thanks. Okay. Let's go. Alright, perfect. Watch out. Good. Good. There goes the KO. Very important for that. Alright. Let's see if I can get into position here. Alright, good. Watch that. I'm out of range. Okay. Let's see if I can get back into range. We don't have as many bullets here. Okay. Let's switch back to spread. Thank you. Alright. Let's reposition here. This guy is very laggy, which is kind of annoying to deal with. Thank you for the flash bomb. I hate the fact that there's a lack of mobility for it too. Okay, reload. Alright, good job. Let's wait on that. Okay, good. Let's go with the Because I don't want to get into mid-claw attack here. Block. Take that. Whew. Alright. Aw, poor baby. Wait on that. Oop. Wait on that. This monster, so it's really hard to read him when he's doing that. Are you guys with me? Okay, good. Let me wait. Whew. Shoot that. Shoot that. I need to check OBS a second to see if you're with me. I think on my mobile, my thing's going. Can't do it in the middle of hunt, so if you have like YouTube being YouTube, my apologies. Whew, reload. Good. 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 Good boy. Take that. Take that. Alright, let me see what's going on. A second. Ooh, is it me or is it YouTube? It looks like it's YouTube. Alright. Okay, let's go. Man, I'm sweating up a storm today, Dread Knights. They're probably like, why the hell did he leave? Why isn't he here? Get back to the front line, soldier. I'm trying my best. Alright, let's go. Let's key this up. Oh, it's not a mount. I think we're caught in the trap. Okay, good. Let's roll. Okay, nice. Reload. Switch. Good. 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 Just gotta go to damage rotations. I got a Superman dive here. If not, I'm gonna take that hit. Alright. Don't really want to switch to Pierce at the moment, but it keeps moving around like that. I'm not gonna have much of a choice. Who is he after that he's so intent on? I think it's the bow and arrow user, actually. Oh, there's a spot up there. Let's get that wing, please. Don't move. There we go. I think I could get one by the face, too. Oh, I got her already. That's fine. Roll in. Let's switch to machine gun. One thing is the weapon's so slow, so it takes a while to switch in. I mean, obviously, heavy bow gun by the name. Good job. Whew. Any day now. I have an odd feeling that perhaps, and this is no disrespect to the bow and arrow user, but I feel like the bow and arrow user might not be shooting its arrows from critical range distance. Which is the detriment of a bow and arrow user in a hunt. Because sometimes what they do is they won't be in critical distance, so it won't be within the right range, so they don't do as much damage with the arrows. I mean, obviously, as Arch-Tempered, it has a little bit more health, but it should have been, in theory, by my calculations, down quite a bit already. Alright, let's go. So I suspect maybe the bow and arrow user's not, like, within the right range. Because, like, even with this weapon, if I'm not standing in the right range, I'm not doing the most amount of damage that I could do, potentially, either. Okay, let's go. I was trying to go for a mount. I'm trying to get key for no reason. Okay, good. Good. I shall roll ahead of time. This guy. Oh, champ. Block. Yeah, I need to block there. Block here, too. Actually, that's too big to block. Yeah. Thank you for the heals there, buddy boys. That was a good read on their part. Very, very good read on my teammates' part. Thank you. Much obliged. Let's get this. No, can't go to Wyvern Fire part as much as I want to do there. Thank you. Oh no! We're way out of positioning here. Roll. Ocean. Okay, thank you. Wow, everybody with the heals right now. Gotta love it. Boom. Boom. Whew. Very challenging content here. Alright, let's go. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's stand here. We're good to go. Oh, crap. Let's roll. Thank you, mutual hostility here, because if not, that was going to be my bad. Wait on this. He didn't come for me? Okay, fine. I'll break your wing for that, then. How dare you? How dare you not view me as a threat right now? Roll. Okay. Ah, foof. Okay. Reload. Thank goodness it wasn't me. Thank goodness it wasn't me. Thank goodness it wasn't me. Okay, we're good, we're good. I'm not molding Dread Knights, you're molding. I'm not molding, you're molding. Oh. Did I hit the wing there? I did, okay. There we go. Reload. Okay, reload again. Roar. Thank goodness we can block the roar with the shield. Take that. Take that. Man, I felt like this is the longest hunt. What about you guys? Deadhead. I still have an odd feeling it's... I don't want to put blame on anybody, but I feel like the arrow user is what's making this go a lot longer. Because I'm standing within range doing my stuff. Rami might be using a very weak sword and shield too. Because you notice how Deadhead has a red greatsword, so that's great. Is it falling asleep? No. Alright, I'm gonna go into Wyvern Heart here, because I'm trying to get this quest over with at this point, because I'm starting to get a little bored with it. Gotta be honest with you, it just feels like it's taking way too long. Okay, so if I can speed this up just a little bit, I want to. Alright, let's roll. Good job. Killed it in midair with the gun. See, Dread knows what he's doing. I rather get the more damage output, too, particularly. It's like, at this point, from my personal opinion, light bow gun's there to support the rest of the group. But, you know, everybody's gonna have a different philosophy on that. Alright. Let's get this carcass. I don't really need parts from this, I just did it to help, but... good work! Alright, sorry about that. I was reading something. Alright, let's see here. Sorry again, but loud bang outside. People are so annoying and rude. You think we'll make it to Hunter Rank 200 today, Dread Knights? Alright, what did I get? I got number of focus strikes on wounds 5 times. So I did my job. 94 buffs and heals applied. I'm assuming that was the sword and shield user. That's crazy, but that's crazy good. I guess it's support sword and shield, which is an interesting build and style. Alright, I don't have as much time as I thought I was going to have for hunting, because we're already at 6:30. So I'm going to switch to bow and arrow for this. So, next up is bow and arrow, and I'll close out with bow and arrow. Because I was just testing builds today anyway. Okay. Let's go here. I'm going to use blast bow and arrow. I know elemental, but again, because we'd have to constantly swap out the various different bows, and we are jumping into SOS investigations, and we don't know. Thank you, whoever that was, for the follow, like, comment, wherever it was, whether that was on YouTube or Twitch. I do greatly appreciate it. We'll do general bow blast, because blast basically works on a lot of things. Alright, we probably should eat a meal, right? Is there any free meals? No free meals? Then I'm not paying for it. Actually, there is one meal we can take. Because I have a lot of those tickets, so why not? Let's use it. Huzzah! Kitty cat! Alright, let's go. Bow and arrow. Bow and arrow is kind of weird, too, because, like, not every bow and arrow, the one I'm using, is not going to have close range on it. So that's, like, a little bit of a pet peeve. I feel like they've done a lot of things for this particular game to kind of nerf some of the stuff that was really overpowered the last game, particularly in range. You know? Our stuff got buffed too, though. Lance got buffed, so that's nice, you know? I guess we'll take a little bit of that away from their weapons if it meant Lance got a little bit of love. Okay. Let's go here. Quest lady. Do we have a good SOS investigation that I can do? Searching? I can actually do... I don't know if I could do Arch-Tempered with this. That could be scary. Monkey King I can't do because it's a blast one. I haven't done a Master List Cloth one today. Why not? But I do need more gore parts, so let's go with this. Hope for the best, expect the worst, right? Failed session because the quest ended. Oh no. I wanted to do that. Okay, it's fine. Savage, not with a bow and arrow. I guess we're fighting Arkvold again. It's on the menu. Actually, you know what? Just for a little bit of variety, let's do Guardian, Fulgur, Anjanath for the hell of it. If you go for attack focus for bow, you have... Okay, I appreciate the advice and stuff, bro, but, like, there is something when it comes to, like, backseating. Like, you have to be able to read the room, bro. Like, no offense, but I'm gonna have to time you out for that. Okay. Yes, like, I don't like to be generally mean on stream, because it's not something I like to do, but, generally, unless I ask for backseating, I would prefer that you don't do it. Like, it's one thing if the streamer asks, hey, what's this? Hey, what's that? But like I mentioned before, I'm testing out different builds. So I would appreciate it if you don't backseat, because then you're kind of like breaking one of the rules that we have here in this particular stream and chat. Okay, let's go. So the hunt that we're doing is Fulgur Anjanath here, right? Okay. Rocksteady Mantle. Is he here? I don't think he is. We'll find out. Is my teammate here? Doesn't feel like it. Okay, good job. Okay, let's go. The problem is this weak spot, in particular, is in the worst area. It says little tiny nose. I did not think that through properly, potentially, here. Okay, good. Let's charge this up. Alright, nice. There is a weak spot there. Or it was. I think it might have broke it, but that's fine. We left switch axe users here in this house. Oh, it's still there. It's just on his back. We just didn't lock on long enough. Let's do this. Okay, good. Perfect. Nice. Okay, good. Let's roll out of the way here. We can also, like, counter dodge, but I have to be near perfect when I do that. Okay, good. Okay, sweet. Perfect. A pair off there. Nice. Let's go to the nose bone area here, and we'll focus that. Okay, good. Sweet. Okay, good. Perfect. Nice. Okay, let's get the tail area here, because it's another critical weak spot as well. Alright, sweet. Took a bad hit there. That's not great. Let's wait on that. Superman dive just for safety there. I'm gonna get hit by that. I don't have much of a choice, so I'm gonna roll back. Alright, let's put the pierce coating on here, because it's gonna be kind of useful, unless he's gonna stand still there too. Because I can pierce through this, so that's gonna be kind of useful as well. Okay, good. Nice. Let's wait on that. Good. Perfect. Sweet. Let's wait on that. I'm gonna get hit because I have no choice. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Don't panic, Dark Knights, don't panic. Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Who's panicking? I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Don't panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Okay, good. Alright, nice. Perfect. Sweet. Okay, good. They can't move. Of course they can't move. Alright, let's wait. I can get that wound. I just gotta be in better position where I'm not getting a hit. There we go. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, if that didn't bring it down, I was about to mold my freaking you-know-what off. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Nice. This is a good group. I just hate that. His weak spot's only the tail. And on top of the, like, the tail, it's only the nose area, too. Okay, good. Let's do it. Take that. Haha, loser. Let's see if I can get better positioning. Nice. Okay, good. I'm gonna reset the pierce coating in a minute. Just hold on there. Just trying to go for the most ample amount of damage here. Alright, let's go. Fire that off. Am I still in position? I am. Good. How many KOs have we gotten with the bow? You wouldn't expect to get that many KOs even with wound off, but hey, we're doing our part. Bow is probably the more comfortable ones, in theory. I mean, some people consider it still S tier. I don't know. I mean, because you have to constantly swap out the elements too, which is kind of just annoying. I felt like that's something that they really pushed a lot in Sunbreak, like having to constantly switch out for elemental things as opposed to giving the general purpose weapons as much love, particularly. Like, I understand elemental matchups are always important, but, you know, sometimes, again, if you're just randomly SOS hunting, you never know what you're necessarily going to get. I'm going to focus on the tailor. Okay, nobody's focusing over there, though. I guess I'm going to focus there, too. I have no choice. There's a nerve break. Let's do it. I think somebody's going to go for it before I get to it, right? Oh, no, I got it. Okay, somebody got the tail caught off there. That wasn't me. I can't take credit for that. That was definitely the Greatsword user. Okay, let's roll. Oh, good para. Who got the para up there? Nice job. That little freaking teddy bear got in the way of some of those shots. How dare you? Let's roll. Alright, shoot. Should probably get out of the way here. I could probably dodge, but this guy's like a bit of a nuisance here, right? Okay, good. Tail swipe, but you don't have a tail, buddy. You got no tail. Oh, good para. Is it para Greatsword or para hammer? I'm thinking it's para hammer that the hammer user's using. Almost certainly at this point. Alright, there's a part break I can get. Let's lock it in. Nice. Fire. There we go. That's what I like to see. Good group. I should probably roll out of way here. Can't see because of the animal's body. Oh, there's an part break. Oh, that wasn't me. Okay, it's fine. That arrow's gonna just go into the abyss at this point. Let's go to pierce coating. I could get this. But I'm so not close enough. Okay, better to stay there. I could get it. I think I should probably get it, just in case we can secure another knockdown. Let's fire that off. Boom! How many of that was me doing that? That was quite a lot of knockdowns. Good job. Bow is fun. Change my mind. Light bow gun too is. It's just heavy bow gun. That's just, yeah. I don't think that was fast. Good job. It was a good team too. Everybody was on point there, which definitely makes these hunts go a little bit better. Alright, let's go Guardian Fulgur Anjanath. I don't need parts of this, but I wanted to do because we're going to get a lot of talismans. Okay, good job. Quest immediately ends, yes. I think we'll have time for, let's see. So I usually stream for about 2 hours. We got a 15, roughly 15, 13 minutes. I can do one more. Alright. On to the next one, Dread Knights. Shall we? Okay. Let's go. Rusted Devices? Oh, it wasn't a good event quest line. I got bamboozled. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Somebody got offset attack there. Greatsword. I will go back to doing Greatsword at some point as well. Like I said, I'm working on a whole bunch of still builds and still optimizing stuff as well. You know, and I do play other games too, so it's not like I always playing Monster Hunter 24/7, despite what some people might think. You know? Okay. Let's go here. We'll do one more hunt to end the day on, and then I'm going to bid everybody a fun farewell. Had a fun time, like always. Okay. Let's go. Post... No, we're not posting any quests. Oh, not really great choices to end on. Should we do the Frozen Lord? Maybe help somebody out with that? We could do that. Something challenging to end the night on. Although, you know, it might be a different part of the day where people are. I didn't think about that. But, you know, where I am right now, it's evening. Okay, let's go. I'm probably gonna have to use buffs that I don't normally use. Let's drink the hot drink, because we don't want our stamina getting depleted there. Alright, let's go. Sweet, 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 sweet. Jin Dahad. This might be somebody's storyline quest, it looks like. How many cards do they have for that? Let's use Hard Shell Powder. Let's use Demon Powder. Give us a little bit of buffs to everybody. Okay. Let's go to town on this thing. I'm out of range already. Gotta stay within critical range. Let's do it. He's not paying attention to me at all. These are not as critical spots for me. It's mostly the tail area, as well as the face area. He's running away? No, come back. Come back, where are you going? That was a waste of that. Okay, well, he who lives to fight another day. Gotta use the Sekaret here. How does everybody feel about, like, the Palico who's talking? Like, at first, I didn't like the idea of it, but I've kind of warmed up to it. Alright. Hey, Senpai noticed me? Me. I'm the person you want to fight. Rar, he's angry. I don't have earplugs on this build. Rar. Let's do it. I can dodge most of you. Haha, perfect dodge there with the bow and arrow. Perfect. As everything should be. Another perfect dodge. Let's go. Let's go. Is that a wound? I think it is. Let me double check. Verified? Is that a wound? Looked like it was. It might have been, but the heavy bowgun user potentially could have gotten it, which is fine. Let me switch to the tail area. For now. Oh, how lovely of it to give me its face so soon. Let's go. Good job. Switch X user. Haven't seen really any of those today. Oh, who does that? Okay, let's do that. I got it. Or not. Good job, heavy bowgun user. Alright, let's go. Good group. Good group. Good group. It's all about helping. Alright, perfect. Good job, Claire. There's a lot of pew-pews all around. I think I can get this. I'm not locked on there? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do it. I wanted to wait. Boom! There we go. I was a little bit out of range, though. So this thing you gotta be very close to. I gotta also keep an eye on my stamina. Come on. Good job! Good group. Let's do it. Let's do it. Kind of funny how we're gonna end the day on just, like, every weapon that I played today is in this hunt, mostly. Except for Switch Axe. Switch Axe in there time. Perfect dodge there. Gotta get back into critical range. Are you doing big angry attack? Where's one of these? We don't do this, we die. That's why you do that, because if not, you die. I don't know if anybody notices it. I hope everybody has their protection. That'll determine the skill level. Oh, good job! Everybody knows. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. Love when if something comes according to plan. Are you going up there? That's not going to help you. Well, for me, it probably is going to help you, because I can't get range from here. But it's okay. Because once he does that, he's going to drop, like, if he's a little drunky-wunky, I suppose. Drunky-wunky. What type of word is that? Come on. Come on. Go down here. Alright, I'm going to do this just for a little bit extra. Somebody actually uses the autofocus? That's funny. Oh, he's got enmity, that's why. I was like, they haven't had that bow and arrow focus icon in this games for a while. You stop running away. He literally turned his face around. Are we running again? Where are you running to? Where are you running to? Don't run away from me. I think I can get this before he leaves. Maybe? Yes! We got the perp right there. Maybe it's Maybelline, right? Nah. I was gonna say maybe it's skill, maybe it's Maybelline. I don't think anybody here would have even get that stupid joke. Alright. It's an old commercial for makeup, women's makeup, where it says, maybe she's born with it, maybe she's maybe it's Maybelline. I'm tied and twisted now. I'm tired. It's been a long stream, but a fun stream, you know? Ooh, okay, those of you who don't know. Ooh, perfect. I think I got it. I think I'm out of range to fire off here, though. That's so criminal that I'm able to still get that. Okay, good. One thing, too, is they kind of buffed arrows unneedingly. So, like, your shots got a little bit arrogant there. It's okay. Somebody powered me, or did I do that? I don't know. Oh, I'm so out of position. Okay, it's fine. Turn around. Turn around. You want me? I'm your target. Focus on me. No. Gosh darn it. Let me wait here a second. 5, 4, 4. Come on, drop down. I missed. I missed again. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I feel like I'm playing Elden Ring with the bow and arrow now. Oh, not again. Not again. No, 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 no. Somebody. Anybody. I got too aggressive. Hit me. Hit me. Okay, never mind. I'm all on my own here. It's okay. It's okay. Let me keep my distance because it's doing its... I'm out of range. I know I'm out of range. I'll get closer, but obviously, do I want to get hit? I don't want to get hit if I don't have to get hit. I mean, getting hit is stupid, right? Oh, something? Thank you. Let's fire that off. Okay, perp break, good. I gotta get back in range. Okay, nice. I think he's close to death, I'd say. Hey! Respect the space, bro! Respect, man! What are you doing? Okay, here we go again. Well, we know how this is gonna end. I'm not gonna do that. Unless he does his final attack once more. Roar. Angry. Roar. Angry. Are you angry? He's probably angry. He just has, like, freaking arrows poking him in the eye and everything. Roar, you're angry. Get down here. Alright, perfect. Let's do it. Perfect. Let's go heavy bowgun user there. Coming in clutch right now. He's using spread, see? Spread also for heavy bowgun. Okay, good. Let's move. Oh, I got a little caught up there. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Maybe it's not so okay. He's a little too close to me, but that's fine. Let's charge up. Okay, good. Wait on that. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, good. Turn around. Let me just put the blast coatings on right now. Just for a little bit extra. Come on. Is he doing it here? I'm in the worst spot for that to happen. Oh, I need one of these things. Oh, thank you, Rosso. You dropped one down. You are a true teammate. Alright. Well, let me not get too ahead of myself there. Close to death, maybe? Potentially? Just a little bit? Maybe? Please? I mean, this stupid rock is blocking my way. I can't dodge it out of anything here. This angle. Nobody died, right? Oh, somebody died. No, homie. Homie, no. I mean, this is a hard hunt for people who are doing, like, their storyline quest. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't seen him do that. I don't want to do that because that would be a waste of it. We could have technically dropped it on him if he's near enough. He's not close enough. Sucker blue, it's okay. Well, we'll at least have something I can't hit from this distance. I gotta move. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Aw, not a... How many times is he gonna do that? Let me dodge my way out of it, but I can't hit from this range now because I'm out of range, so I just gotta wait on it. Let's go to Pierce Coatings from here. Drop down. Thank you. Okay, good. I want to get that part break, but I want to wait a minute here. I know he's pulling some. I was going to dodge, but I was mid-attack. Okay. Stroll here. Definitely. Fire that. Please. Pierce his heart. Literally. Okay. Whew. Alright. Come on. Come on. We might go into a little bit overtime. I said the 2-hour stream, but you might get a little bit more from me only because it's taking a little bit longer than I was hoping it was going to take to finish him. Come on. There we go. Part break. That wasn't me. I think that was somebody. It definitely wasn't. Okay, there we go. Final attack. Woo! We help somebody with their storyline quest, because that's what I like to do, is help people. Alright. Good job. High fives all around. High fives all around. I'm very tired right now. My throat hurts a little bit. Like I said, if you've been doing this for 5 years, after a while, your vocal cords take kind of a little bit of a beating from streaming. I know, some people are like, why do you stream more, Dread? Why can't you stream more? It's really, at this point, a matter of endurance. And also, like, personal stuff, too, because this isn't my, like, full-time job, obviously. You know? Whew. Alright, well, with that being said, I think we had a very fun time hunting. What about you guys? Alright. Jindahad certificate. I don't really need any more of these. Frozen Lord on the Prepresis, right? That's how you pronounce that. Perfect counters 2. Number of wound strikes on 4. Okay, good. Whew, 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 whew. Fun one, fun one, fun one, fun one. Alright. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time that I have for today's stream. It was a fun time. Light bowgun is probably the one that I enjoy the most at the moment. Bow and arrow is definitely a close second. Heavy bowgun just, I feel it's terrible this generation. Maybe it changes with an update, maybe it's not. To each their own, you know. I play the things that are custom my play style and the way I like to play things. With that being said, though, thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you to everybody that chatted. Thank you to everybody that lurked. I do greatly appreciate it. And most importantly, I appreciate you. See you all for the next one. Till next time, guys.